All right. So I'm planning on reading from The Linux Command Line by William Schutz. A very good book so far. Not from the start, but from part 2, chapter 12. A gentle introduction to VEE-EYE, or Vim, VEE, which is a text editor, pronounced VEE-EYE. Oh, never heard that. VEE-EYE. That I have tried before, but it's pretty steep learning curve, so I have not. I'm not good at it. I don't use it. I usually just use Nano if I need to do something in the command line in the terminal. Otherwise, I use like VS Code mostly. Alright, 12. A gentle introduction to VEE-EYE. There is an old joke about a visitor to New York asking a passerby for directions to the city's famous classical music venue. Visitor: excuse me, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? And the passerby says, practice, practice, practice. Learning Linux command line, like becoming accomplished pianist, is not something that we pick up in an afternoon. It takes years of practice. In this chapter, we will introduce the VEE-EYE text editor, one of the core programs in the Unix tradition. VEE-EYE is somewhat notorious for a difficult user interface, but when we see a master sit down at the keyboard and begin to play, we will indeed be witness to some great art. We won't become masters in this chapter, but when we are done, we will know how to play chopsticks on VEE-EYE. Why we should learn VEE-EYE. In this modern age of graphical editors and easy-to-use text-based editors such as Nano, why should we use VEE-EYE? There are 3 good reasons. VEE-EYE is almost always available. This can be a lifesaver if we have a system with no graphical interface, such as a remote server or a local system with a broken X configuration. Nano, while increasingly popular, is not universal. POSIX, a standard for program compatibility on Unix systems, requires that VEE-EYE be present. VEE-EYE is lightweight and fast. For many tasks, it's easier to bring up VEE-EYE than it is to find the graphical text editor in the menus and wait for its multiple megabytes to load. In addition, VEE-EYE is designed for typing speed. As we will see, a skilled VEE-EYE user never has to lift his or her fingers from the keyboard while editing. Then 3, we don't want other Linux or Unix users to think we are cowards. Yeah, basically. A little background. First version VEE-EYE. I don't care too much today about this. Most Linux distributions don't include real VEE-EYE. Rather, they ship with an enhanced replacement called Vim, which is short for VEE-EYE Improved, written by Bram Moolenaar. Vim is a substantial improvement over traditional Unix VEE-EYE and is usually symbolically linked or aliased to the name VEE-EYE on Linux systems. In the discussions that follow, we will assume that we have a program called VEE-EYE that is really Vim. Starting and stopping VEE-EYE. To start VEE-EYE, we simply enter the following. Vim improved, yeah. A screen like this should appear. Running in compatible mode. Help poor children in Uganda. Okay. Here, responsive Vim development. They don't need more help with that. Now they need to help children. Just as we did with the earlier, the first thing is to learn how to exit. To exit, we enter the following command. Note that the colon character is part of the command. Colon Q. Enter. The shell prompt should return. If for some reason VEE-EYE will not quit, Usually because we made a change to a file that has not yet been saved, we can tell VEE-EYE that we really mean it by adding an exclamation point to the command. Like force or something. Colon Q exclamation mark to quit without saving. If you get lost in VEE-EYE, try pressing the escape key twice to find your way again. Compatibility mode. In the example startup screen above, we see the text running VEE-EYE in compatible mode. This means that Vim will run in a mode that is closer to the normal behavior of VEE-EYE rather than the enhanced behavior of Vim. For the purposes of this chapter, we will want to run Vim with its enhanced behavior. To do this, you have few options. Try running Vim instead of VEE-EYE. If that works, consider adding alias VEE-EYE is equal to Vim to your bash RC file. Alternative, use this command to add a line to your Vim configuration. Set no CP. Sounds good. No compatibility. Yeah. Editing modes. Let's start again. Let's change. I have a testing folder, and let's make a new folder actually without a lot of clutter. Testing cd Vim testing. Now we're in this folder and we'll make a new file. VEE-EYE foo. We got a screen. It says name of the file down to the left. Here we have 0, 0. He doesn't have that though. The tilde character indicate that no text exists on that line. This shows that we have an empty file. Do not type anything yet. Sure. Okay. Chill out. The most important thing to learn about VEE-EYE after learning how to exit is that VEE-EYE is a modal editor. When VEE-EYE starts, it begins in command mode. This mode, almost every key is a command. So if we start typing, VEE-EYE would basically go crazy and make a big mess. To add some text to our file, we must first enter insert mode. To do this, we press the I key. Afterwards, we should see the following at the bottom of the screen if Vim is running in its usual enhanced mode. This will not appear in VEE-EYE compatible mode. Press the I key. Now it says insert. Now I can write, I believe. The quick round fox. Jump it over the lace. Yeah. I'm sitting awkwardly for typing. Maybe this is not a good thing to go through sitting like this. To exit insert mode and return to command mode, press the escape key. Escape. Yeah. Saving our work. :W. 45 bytes written. 1 line, 46 characters. 1 line, 44 characters. Yeah, there we go. If we read the Vim documentation, you will notice that the confusing command mode is called normal mode and X commands are called command mode. Beware. Command mode is called normal mode. So, like this is normal mode. And when I put a colon or something, and an X commands. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what they mean. Just stäng dem här. Hej! I'm not sure what that means. Let's find out. ChatGPT. What do you say? What does this mean? The tip you mentioned highlights a common point of confusion for users of the Vim text editor, blah blah blah. Here's a breakdown. Normal mode, often referred to as command mode in casual usage. This is default mode. Okay, right. That's normal mode. Command X mode, command line mode, command mode. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that it's not okay. So now I'm in normal mode, and when I do that, when I do the what do you call them? The dots. Now I'm in command mode. What is that called? Spacing. Yeah. Okay. Moving the cursor around. While in command mode, VEE-EYE. Are you kidding me? Command mode. Yeah. Okay. Total confusion. Wait. Just a minute. Alright. I'm not sure about this modes, what they're called. Command mode is called normal mode, and X commands are called command mode. Okay. Cursor movements. L or right arrow, and you do the home row. H or right arrow. Okay, but that's weird because that's one off from the home row, right? Your index finger should be on J. Now you'll have to like, why isn't it like J and L or something? Oh, J, there is J. Okay. Oh, because you usually don't go back, perhaps. 0, current line, carré, first non-wise picture on the current line. I don't know, it didn't really work. End of line with what do you call it? $sign. I have a Swedish keyboard layout, so då blir det lite svårare when you get a Swedish keyboard layout, because this is I mean, the $sign is not like easily available, but it works. W, the beginning of the next word. So we go back. W, jump forward. Big W, ignoring punctuation. That's weird. Let's go forward. Yeah, okay, so that's, and then do I. No, it's not forward. It's so annoying. Another word, punctuation, word, and then escape. Do H to go back. We'll see a difference. W. Let's go back, and then we do capital W. Yeah. When I just did W, it jumped to the to the dots. To the beginning of the previous word of punctuation, B. It's like W but backwards. B, 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 W, 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 B, 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 B. Does it hit the same points? Yeah. That's good because, oh, I deleted something. I must have hit the D key, I think. I'm not sure how to delete something. Let's try D. D. Oh shit, I deleted the whole line. Okay. Insert, we're gonna write something new. Insert another one, please. Thank you. Allow is 2 words, right? Allow that. And then escape. Be the beginning of the previous word. Yeah, it's like capital W. Nice. Number G to line number. Okay, we gotta do a few lines. Okay. Insert mode. Right, I did. Insert. Escape. WW. I for insert. New line. Escape again. And then now we can go up and down. Number is like 3. I did 4. G. 3 G. Yeah, works. Wow. G. Last line. Why are the H, J, K, and L keys used for cursor movement? When VEE-EYE was originally written. Oh, you can do it with the mouse. Huh. Cool. You can't even do that now, no. Can you? I'm not sure. Stack empty. No. Can you do the cursor move? No. Look at that. There you go. VEE-EYE is more user-friendly, beginning user-friendly than... No. Why are the H, J, K, and L commands used for cursor movement? When VEE-EYE was originally written, not all video terminals had arrow keys, and skilled typists could use regular keyboard keys to move the video cursor without even having to lift their fingers from the keyboard. Many commands in VEE-EYE could be prefixed with a number, as with the G command listed above. By prefixing a command with a number, we may specify the number of times a command is to be carried out. For example, the command 5J causes VEE-EYE to move cursor down 5 lines. Very cool. So up was K, right? 2K. That's cool. Basic editing. Most editing consists of a few basic operations as inserting text, deleting text, and moving text around by cutting and pasting VEE-EYE. Of course, support all of these operations in their own unique way. We also provide limited form of undo. If you press the U key while in command mode, we will undo the last change that you made. I'll try command mode. Is that like yes? That well, yeah, removed. Do it again. No, it works. Works. You can do it several times. Is there a redo? Probably is, but it does not mention it. Appending text. We have several different ways of entering insert mode. If we have already used the I command to insert text, let's go back to our foo.txt file for a moment. I'm going to try to fix something. Okay, where were we? I tried to install something to display what keys I press, but couldn't make it work in a good way. Too bad. Okay, now VEE-EYE Gimpo. Basic editing. Crap. I for insert the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. I just learned touch typing and I'm not so quick. Escape key. Now, if we want to add some text to the end of a sentence, we would discover that the I command will not do it. I'm gonna write this. Write. Can't move the cursor beyond the end of the line. Yeah, I had that problem just before I paused the recording. VEE-EYE provides a command to append text, the sensibly named A command. If we move the cursor to the end of the line and tap A, we'll pass the end line and VEE-EYE will enter the insert mode. This will allow us to add some more text. Okay, so when you navigate with the H and L key, so if I'm on the O and I go I and I write something, it's before, right? And if I go to the end of the line, what was it? $sign. Now if I want to write something past that period, I go A. And now I'm insert to the right. Okay. And like if I can do that like here too, I guess. So if I want to be next to dog, I go A. Yeah. And what was it? B to go back, yeah. B. W. Yeah. If I want to go before, I go I. Yeah. Yes. I mean, imagine like trying to learn this. You gotta have a lot of extra time. I feel like I'm just gonna do the chapter. I don't think I'm gonna be like become like a VEE-EYE person just yet. My teacher is an Emacs person. One of my teachers. First, we'll move the cursor to the beginning of the line. I skips. Since we will almost always want to append text to the end of the line, VEE-EYE offers a shortcut to move to the end of the line and start appending. It's a big A command. That's nice. That's nice. Big A. Yeah, and it wraps because it's a long line. I can maybe zoom out a little bit. Then it's hard to read. First, we'll move the cursor to the beginning of the line. I'm going to insert, also escape, and then O0. And now we type A, and then add the following text, lines of text. Okay. Line 2. Line. Oh, excuse me. Line 3. Line 4. Line 5. Again, press the escape key to exit insert mode. As we can see, the A command is more useful as it moves the cursor to the end of the line before inserting Start inserting. What? Yeah, sure. Okay. Another way we can insert text is by opening a line. This inserts a blank line between two existing lines and enters insert mode. Two variants described in table 2. The two, big, small O and big O. Line above and line below. Small O, line below, and big O. And the line is still there. Insert backspace, just, and I want to go above caps lock. I caps lock pressed, that's why. Okay, yeah, it works. Above. So above, so below. We can demonstrate this as follows. Way ahead of you. New line was opened below the third line and we entered insert mode. Exit insert mode by pressing the escape key. Press the U key to undo our change. U. Press the O key to open the line above the cursor. Yeah. Exit insert mode by pressing the escape key and undo our change by pressing U. Deleting text. As we might expect, VEE-EYE offers a variety of ways to delete text, all of which contain one of two keystrokes. First, the X command will delete a character at the cursor location. X may be pressed by a number specifying how many characters are to be deleted. The D command is more general purpose. Like X, it may be preceded by a number, specifying the number of times the deletion is to be performed. In addition, D is always followed by a movement command that controls the size of the deletion. Table 12.3 provides some examples. Okay, let's try it out. X. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Did we do 2? No. X. Huh. Go back. Try to go back. No, up. X. Okay. And 3x. Go up. No, that's not up. That's up. Then I'll go right by pressing L. And now brown, what's that? 5 letters. 5x. Oh, it did forward. Jumped. What's that? 5? No, 6. 6x. Yeah. It's forward. DD. The current line. What's just so DD. Okay. Undo. 5DD and the next 4 lines. So 5 in total. 5DD. That's all of my lines. This is pretty cool. D and big W. D, big W. D, big W. Cool. And I guess you could probably do D, 5 big W. D, 5 big W. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. D O. No, D dollar sign. D dollar sign to the end of the line, but not the line itself. I guess. DO to the beginning of the line. So that would be backward. Can I do minus? Let's go forward. Okay, what's forward? It's L. D. I'm gonna press minus 1. No, it didn't work. Escape. DO. D0. Yeah, D0. U. Decarray. From the to the first white space. D and then carray. That doesn't really work. Oh no, I'm pressing the wrong key. Escape. D carray. Carray. D carray. D carray. What did I do now? U. Decarray is tough because on a Swedish keyboard you have to write something after the carray. I mean, it's an extra press, so it's you press shift and then the key for the carray, you get the carray, and then I can show you in a graphical text editor. Nonsense. Hello, and then I do carray, shift, press the carray. You see that line? It means that if I do like an A, I get the A with the carray. I don't know if it's like that in English, but I don't think so. And that fucks up some stuff sometimes. You want to do in programming, you need special characters, and it's put onto other like that. But if I do H, did H? Can it do all characters? No. So like some characters doesn't work. So I do P. It'll just do, but you have to have some character. So if you do enter, it'll. Or if I do carray again, but it didn't seem to work in VEE-EYE. So I hope I don't need to use that very much. DG from the current line to end of file. D20G from the current line to the 20th line of the file. So big G is like absolute. Is small g like relative? So if I do, no. Is that 2 lines? No, that's DD. Place the cursor on the word GG. Is that end of file? GG. No, it's the beginning. So G is maybe upwards. I'll go down a bit. 2G. What happens? G2. G2. No, nothing. 1 second. Still working, yeah. Now let's see. Place the cursor on the word it. I don't have such a word, but how was it you went for W? Yeah. Press the X key repeatedly on the rest of the sentence deleted. Next, press the U key repeatedly until the deletion is undone. Note, real VEE-EYE only supports a single level of undo. Vim supports multiple levels. That's nice. Let's try the deletion again. This time using the D command. Move the cursor to the word it and type DW to delete the word. DW. That's so nice. Type D to $sign to delete to end. D $sign. Wrong. It's kind of annoying now that like every time I switch focus, I change the cursor position. D. No. D. Yeah. D $sign. Undo. Maybe I should go Alt Tab. Nope. Nope. Not like that. Hey. I can switch focus without changing the cursor position. Press DG to delete to end the file. Okay. And if I do DG, that's it. Undo. Cutting, copying and pasting text. The D command does not only delete text, it also cuts text. Each time we use the D command, the deletion is copied into a paste buffer, like a clipboard, that we can later recall with the P command to paste the contents of the buffer after the cursor, or with the P command to paste the contents before the cursor. The D command not only deletes but copies it to pasted buffer. Okay. Paste. Ha! Okay. D7 words. P for paste, P for paste, P for paste. Huh, interesting. And
Papa.
yeah. Deleting copies it. The yank command copy text in much the same way D command is used to cut text. Examples of combining the Y command with various movement commands. Yanking. Let's yank this text. Yank 5W. 3 lines yanked. Paste. Yank 5. Escape. Yank. Paste. Oi. That's not what I intended. Let's undo a bunch. Y. The current line, okay? So like if I go down, how do I go down? H, no? J and J is down, okay. And K is up, yeah. Right, that's the same line, that's why. And I'm gonna put it below, so that's I can't remember. Insert. This O, so O. Like so. Small O, and then paste. No, I mean insert. Paste. Yeah, okay, but I didn't need to make the new line then, I guess. Because it also copies the new line thing. Undo. Then I can just do P. Okay, cool. And I can do all those copy words, yank W, and I'll go down J, and I'll paste it. Oh, how can I paste it before? Paste. How do I paste it before the L? Did I read something about that? It was like big A? No, that's the end. 0. Is it 0? 0. It goes back. P. No. Should I like enter insert mode or something? Insert mode. P. No. Of course. Escape. P. No. What the? Well then, how do I paste something at the beginning of the line? Maybe that'll come later. Let's see. Maybe I missed it. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Oh, I'm gonna consult the manual. I'm consulting the manual. How do I paste something at the start of a line in VEE-EYE? Why? What is this? Something wrong. Is my shift key broken or something? Copy the text. Yeah, sure. V. Okay. Enter command board. Type norm I. What the? Press. Enter the command board by pressing colon, then type norm I, followed by pressing Control R, and then double. This sequence tells VEE-EYE to insert the text in the register. What the register? What did I write? Start of a line. Try again. Yeah. Press O. Press uppercase P. Okay. Uppercase P. Makes sense. It does make sense. So uppercase P. Uppercase P. V. There we go. Okay. That's like something that will, you're gonna try to edit some conf file and go insane if you don't know that. Okay. It does actually say here. Try some other commands and get to know the behavior of both the P and big P commands. So it says here above P to paste the line below, big P to paste above. And okay, I'll do YY and then big P to paste it above. I mean, that long line is really confusing me. Yeah, yank. I'll go down, paste it above. Yeah, I'll go down, yank, paste below. Small p. Above, below. And what is like if I do like 5 big P? Huh? What did I do before? Like D for delete, and I wonder if I go back. Is it big D? Then big D. Yeah, big D is backward. Look at that. D. And if I do like a 4 big D, that was 4 lines, right? 4 big D. Yeah, that's lines. Huh. D20. It's not exactly what you'd expect. D5. Yes, goes down. That also goes down. D1. Okay. Big D. Okay. Now I did the whole line. Big D to the end of the line. Undo. I'll go big D. Yeah. It's to the end of the line. Small D. Those 2 D's. Undo. I mean, you'll have to play around with this a lot to really get the hang of it. Yanking, pasting, joining lines. VEE is rather strict about the idea of a line. Normally it's not possible to move the cursor to the end of a line and delete the end of line character to join one line with the one below it, right? Yeah, that's also a problem I have had. Because of this, VEE-EYE provides a specific command, J, not to be confused with lowercase j, which is for cursor movement, right? To join lines together. If we place the cursor on line 3, let's make some short lines. Like so. Exit, insert mode, go up, and then big J. Look at that. Big J, up, but with K, big J. Yeah. Search or replace. VEE has the ability to move the cursor to location based on searches. It can do this either on a single line or over an entire file. It can also perform text replacement with or without confirmation from the user. Searching within a line. The F command searches a line and moves the cursor to the next instant of a specified character. For example, the command FA will move the cursor to the next occurrence of the character A. Search may be repeated by typing a semicolon. So if I do F Z, yeah, F, oh no, it's J, escape, F A, and then semicolon. No, did not like that. F A, semicolon. No. F A, enter. No, that did not work. I'll do F A, F A, F A, F A, F C, F D, F F, F A, F S, F D, F D. Oh no, I'm right. F D, F F. Beginning. I used 0. S. No, double D. F. Capital T. Yeah. F capital D. It's not the same. Small and big letters. After performing a character search within a line, the search may be repeated by typing a semicolon. That did not work. I'll try it again. F. What letter repeats? O. And then semicolon. Yeah, that works. Huh. Okay. Searching the entire file. Move the cursor to the next occurrence of a word or phrase. The / command is used. This works the same way we learned earlier in the less program. When you type the / command, okay, FDS. Can I do? No. /quick. /quick. Can I go to the next? Previous. Let's say we're up here. Escape. /quick. And then N. Yeah, I went to the next place. That's nice. Global search and regular expressions. Yeah. Global search and replace. Look at that. %s/ and that's the first match. That's the second lash. And the G is that for global. like in regular expressions, maybe. To change the word capital L line to a small l line for the entire file, we will enter the following command. Let's do the AS. So colon %S AS to big beautiful full potato. Yeah. G. Did that work? Yeah. No, it did not work. Oh, yeah. It was ass. I changed. Right. Huh. Let's do that again. It was fun. Colon S. What's the S then? Range of lines. Colon. No, percent is a shortcut meaning from the first line to the last line. Ultimately, the range could have been specified 1 to 5, since our file is 5 lines long, or 1 to what's that? End of line, last line in the file. Or if the range of line is omitted, the operation is performed only on the current line. S, this specifies the operation. In this case, it's substitution. Search and replace. S. Line, this specifies the search pattern and the replacement text. G, this means global. In the sense that the search and replace is performed on every instance of the search string in the line. If omitted, only the first instance of the search string on each line is replaced. Okay. After executing our search and replace command, our files looks like this. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. It was cool. Yes. It looks exactly like that. We can also specify a substitution command with user confirmation. This is done by adding a C to the end of the command. Here's an example. Colon %S line GC. This command will change our file back to its previous form. However, before each substitution, VEE-EYE stops and asks us to confirm the substitution with this message. Replace line with blah, blah, blah. Each of the characters within the parentheses is a possible choice. And the answer is yes, no, A, this and everything else. Q, quit, stop what we're doing. L, perform the substitution, then quit. This is ORT. Short for last. This is the last one. Okay. Control L and Control Y. Scroll down and scroll up respectively. This is useful for viewing the context of the proposed substitution. If you type Y, it will be performed. Editing multiple files. It's often useful to edit more than one file at a time. You might need to make changes to multiple files, or you may need to copy content from one file into another. With VEE-EYE, we can open multiple files for editing by specifying them on the command line. Let's exit our existing VEE-EYE session. Escape colon Q colon Q. QW to quit and write. No. Write and quit. There we go. Does make more sense to write first. Yeah, it says here too. Write and quit to exit VEE-EYE. Saving or modified text. Next, we'll create additional files. And he does I actually have an alias now, which is also from this book. Alias LL, which is the like a short hand for LSL. Also good ones are the I for remove, which makes it less likely that you remove something by accident, because this will prompt you, do you really want to? So here I can do, I do not dare do it on the files I don't want to delete, but remove there. Remove? You really want to? You have to type yes. And then I don't have to type the I every time. So that's nice, you know? And I did... This one doesn't even work, I don't think. But this one was mostly when I tried to learn it. It outputs... It outputs what you did. So you don't have to type ls every time to see if it worked. And so I'm gonna try the LL. User bin into LL output like that. Head LL output. Let's look at it. It looks fine. Looks like it worked. Let's edit these two files. Yeah, V, and then I think if I do Control Shift to Control Star, no, did not work. Control Alt Star. Look at that. I get all the files. I didn't think I had all those files. I thought I all had the two I wanted, but I didn't. So Gimpo and now I have two files, I guess. I'm gonna check up on my kids. I hear some funny business. It was nothing. Yeah. Okay, so we have both of the files open. I can see that they're both open, but switching between files. :bn. Next. BP, be previous. While we can move from one file to another, VEE-EYE enforces a policy that prevents us from switching files if the current file has unsaved changes. To force VEE-EYE to switch files and abandon your changes. Okay, so you can't like have two active documents. You have to be saving and like reading the text from there. It kind of sucks. I want like tabs, and I'm like modifying them, and then I'm saving when I'm done. In addition to the switching method described above, Vim and some other versions of press X commands that make multi-files easier to manage. We can view a list of files being edited with the buffers command. Doing so will display a list of files at the bottom of the display. Okay, maybe this is what I want then. Look at that. Buffer 2. Can I edit this if I go insert and then I will not save, and then I do buffer 1 add. No, I can't. It's also possible to add files to our current editing session. The X command, :E, short for edit, followed by file name will open an additional file. Let's end our current :E. I think I find a foo. Can I do E foo, or how do I? What the? It did not like that. Let's write that. And we're done with that. And then E foo. Foo swap already exists. What? Delete. Okay. BN. It was already open, I guess. I can do the buffers. Copying content from one file to another, often when editing multiple files. We want to copy a portion of one file into another file that we're editing. This is easily done using the usual jank and paste commands we used earlier. We can demonstrate as follows. I think I can figure it out. Buffer 1. Too many F's. Buffer 1. I'll go up with K. I'll do yank 5. Did that work? Still says down there yank 5. I have no idea. Yank 5. Enter or something. 55. I did 55. Yank 3. Enter. Okay. And 4 lines yanked. What was the words? I have to do like yank. Yank W3. Yank 3W. 4. I gotta look at that again. Yanking. It's not next word. Big W. Yank 5. Big W. Yank big W. 4 lines yanked. What does it say? 4 lines yanked. Okay, I'll do Y big W. I'll try paste. Yeah, just the end of the line. Y 3 big W. Paste. And it's 2 words. Okay, because I'm already at one end. If I was here, yank 3 big W. I'll go down so it's easier to see. Paste. That's true. Okay, and now if I change file bn exclamation point bn. E, come on, not found. Press enter to continue. B, come on, not found. Okay. Well, how do I abandon my changes? Let's go down to the file, multiple file thing again. B and then exclamation. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and now P. Yeah, there we go. R. Inserting an entire file into another. It's also possible to insert an entire file into one that we are editing. To see this in action, let's end our VEE-EYE session and start a new one just with a single file. We'll see our file listing again. Move the cursor to the third line and then enter the following X command. R foo. Yeah, cool. The R command, short for read, inserts the specified line below the cursor position. Our screen should now look like this. Immediately I'm thinking like how you could have a folder with your what you need, what you want to paste. Like every time you copy something, it's put automatically inside the folder, and then you could do. You probably can. I'll try. Quit. Yeah, and to continue, quit. Quitting VEE-EYE, the hardest thing. Make dear pastes. Touch pastes. P. Let's see. I should just have some text. Echo dibbly do into pastes P, like that, and then we'll do VEE foo, and then we'll do R, new line, pastes P. Yeah, look at that. So if you have like a folder name, just P maybe, and then if you can probably do if you have it like in your home folder or something, you could probably do V. Does it have? It doesn't. I'm pushing tab, but it's not. Yeah, it does. Damn. Testing bash vim testing paste sp. Wow, that's cool. So if you had like the P folder inside your home, so it'll always be readily available. That's cool. The R command, short for read, inserts specified file below the cursor point. Let me guess, big R. Let's do. That did not work. Or did it? R, no. R. I can't remember the names. I do foo. It's not. It's probably not work. Doesn't work. Foo. Yeah. See, that completes. I'm pressing tab, but big R doesn't complete, so it probably doesn't. It's not looking for a file. Saving our work. Colon W. Big C. Save and exit. That's nice. WQ. Yeah. Do write and quit. W. Optional file name. Save as. Note, while this command saves the file or a new name, it does not change the name of the file that we are editing. As we continue to edit, we will still be editing foo.txt, not foo1.txt. Yeah, it's just like save as in most programs. Summing up, with this basic set of skills, we can now perform most of the text editing we need to maintain a typical Linux system. Learning to use Vim on a regular basis will pay off in the long run. Since VE style editors are so deeply embedded in Unix culture, we will see many other programs that have been influenced by its design. Less is a good example of this influence. Less. Like the search. Can you do Vim movements in less? What did we call the new file? With all the LL something, right? Yeah. Can we do J? Yeah, look at that. Hey, you can do movements. Can you like go 5J? Oh, you can do 50k. Did that work? I don't even know. 50k. K up, yeah. End of 0, is that end of file? No? I can't remember. Big G, 0. 0 doesn't work. Small g. Big G for end, small g for. Is the same? Yeah, cool. Is that the same by big G, small g? No. 2 JJ, 2 small G's. Big G bottom, small j, top. Q, no, colon Q. Was like big C was edit and save and exit, but it's like quick exit without saving. Even with all that we have covered in this chapter, we have barely scratched the surface of what VEE-EYE and VIB can do. Here are a couple of online resources you can continue your journey towards VEE-EYE mastery. Vim with Vigor, a follow-up tutorial to this one on linuxcommand.org that brings the reader up to an intermediate level of skill. Learning the VEE editor, yeah. A lot of good stuff. Well, I think that's it. Next chapter is customizing the prompt. That seems fun. Though. Maybe take a look at that too. In this chapter, we'll look at a seemingly trivial detail, our shell prompt. This examination will reveal some of the inner workings of the shell and the terminal emulator program. Like so many things in Linux, the shell prompt is highly configurable, and while we have pretty much taken it for granted, the prompt is a really useful device once we learn how to control it. Anatomy of a prompt. Our default prompt looks something like this. Notice that it contains our username, our hostname, our current working directory, but how did it get that way? Very simply, it turns out the prompt is defined by an environment variable named PS1, short for prompt string 1. We can view the contents of PSI with the echo command. Echo PS1. Look at that. Mine was a lot longer than his. Don't worry if your results are not the same. I won't worry then. From the results we can see that PS1 contains a few of the characters we see in our prompt, such as the brackets, the @ sign, the $sign, but the rest are a mystery. The astute among us will recognize these as / escaped special characters, like those we saw in chapter 7. Seeing the world as it shall is. Table 13.1 provides a partial list of the characters that the bash treats specially in the prompt string. Okay. ASCII bell. What? You tell me there's a bell sound every time this is written? No. It's gotta be some kind of a if statement here or something. It's within brackets. H:. I don't know. Day. Is that so? Can I just do like that? In shell prompts. You had to have that. Is that it? With the back ticks. Backtick. /d backtick. No. I can't remember how you write these. Let's make a bookmark where we're at and then go find this chapter 7. take a look at that again. Expansion, because this was quite a lot. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but going expansion of the wild card. Here we go. Brackets. Some regex. These things. Is that what you do? That. No. No, it is not. Command not found. Maybe I should like echo it. We got D. We do this thing. Command not found. Why did you think it was command all of a sudden? Does that mean it's a command? Go output of a command. So that would be the output of this command. Right. Escape characters. Maybe it's these ones. Echo. No. Well, what the? I'm so sad this Cal doesn't seem so nice. Sudo apt install Cal. Long password. Can't even find it. What has the world come to? Look here, they're escaping stuff. Well, here we go. Time is up, Echo A. Don't hear anything. Nothing. New line. What am I doing wrong? Backspace. I mean, I thought this E. Did the E? Okay. The N in there didn't work though. The single quotes should work, I guess. No. What is going on? Yay. What the? Ah, right. It's just line breaking. So it's not working. Carriage return, new line. Ah, it needs to have one of those things. New line. Now I think it's working. Let's do the A. Let's move this over a bit. \A. see if we hear something. Well, ploof. Does that register? And not quick enough. I'll bring this over so I can see. Yeah. Is that my setting? That it sounds like that? I don't recognize the sound. Well, I've heard it before, but why does it sound like that? Okay, so that's how you do it. And what was it? D for you don't need that, right? Yeah. D. The D didn't work. Let's go back. Let's go back. Current day, date and day. Okay. But it didn't work. I so want this to work. I love this stuff. Like this. No. Current time. I mean, no, this works. Let's ask ChatGPT. Should this give me the time in my console? Date. I asked it in a bad way. Let's do a new window. What is it called? Escape codes. How do I use escape codes in my terminal? Like D to get the date. To get the date, type date, press enter. Huh. No one knows what this is. ChatGPT doesn't know what this is. Escape codes. There are probably some examples here. Why am I being trying to figure it out? Just read the book. Trying some alternative prompt designs. With this list of special characters, we can change the prompt to see the effects. First, we'll back up the existing prompt so we can restore it later. To do this, we'll copy the existing string to another shell variable that we'll create ourselves. Let's clear this. Clear. PS1 old equal to quote $sign PS1. Hey, I'll see what it worked. Yeah, they do too. PS1 old. I forgot the $sign. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Empty. PS1. No. Yeah, PS1 equal to, and then just nothing. Wow, is this my prompt? Cool. Cool nano save. Cool. Press it with a minimal prompt. PS1 equal to escape the cool. At least now we can see what we're doing. Well, yeah, I guess no trading space with the double quotes. This provides the space between the dollar sign and the cursor when the prompt is displayed. Let's add a bell to our prompt. For some reason. Now we hear a beep each time the prompt is displayed. Though some systems disable this feature. This could get annoying, but it might be useful if we need a notification when an especially long-running command has been executed. Note that we included the... Okay. I did not do that. Let's try that. Escape A. So we escape the brackets. Huh. Can you do the D? Hey! There you go. There you go. Echo. Single quote. No. Dollar sign, single quote. Backslash. Square bracket. Backslash D. Square bracket. No. Backslash. Square bracket. Single quote. And there you go. But it also got me this, which is weird. Huh. No, it did not work. This is just my prompt thingy. This is just my prompt string. This just... That's weird. That's weird, man. Well. I'm not sure why. I guess in like a bash script or something it will work, but just in the command line it's not. Adding time and date to our prompts will be useful. We need to keep track when we perform certain tasks. Finally, we can make a new prompt that is similar to original. U at HW. Let's see what that means. U at a, that's the time. U is the user. H is host name. Okay. Why not? What have I done? Okay. It's like remembers where it was. It was. You see, it's. I did up. And like overwrote. You see this W. Wedjan 31. It overwrote that. Okay, let's see. Let's do his thing. I have one something else first. Let's try that. H and then the dollar sign. Yeah, look at that. That's clean, man. The space does a lot. Adding time a day. And then he does U at H space capital W. I didn't see the arrows. Arrow escape and space. Yeah, look at that. Daniel at that left. Was that how I used to look before? No, we had the box. And I had the user at host colon working directory and then $sign space. This was accomplished like this: user host colon working directory, W working directory A. I mean, that's a bell. Why is there a bell? No, look, there is again. Debian root escape 033 mid. And then there's again. Yeah, this is probably. Yeah. I don't care much. Let's continue. Okay, we're probably gonna learn. Oh, it's the color. Adding color. Most terminal emulators program respond to certain non-printing character sequences to control such things as character attributes such as colors, bold text, and the dreaded blinking text. And cursor position. We'll go up cursor position in a little bit, but first we'll look at color. Back in ancient times, when terminals were hooked to remote computers, there were many competing brands of terminals, and they all worked differently. They had different keyboards, and they all had different ways of interpreting control information. Unix and Unix-like systems have two rather complex subsystems to deal with the babel of terminal control called termcap and terminfo. If you look at the deepest recesses of your terminal emulator settings, you may find a setting for the type of terminal emulation. In an effort to make terminals speak some sort of common language, the American National Standard Institute (ANSI) developed a standard set of character sequences to control video terminals. Old-time DOS users will remember the ANSI.sys file that was used to enable interpretation of these codes. Okay. Character color is controlled by sending the terminal emulator an ANSI escape code embedded in the stream of characters to be displayed. The control code does not print out on the display, rather it is interpreted by the terminal as an instruction. As we saw in the table above, the \square bracket and \square bracket sequences are used to encapsulate non-printing characters. An ANSI escape code begins with an octal O033, the code generated by the escape key, followed by an optional character attribute, followed by an instruction. Okay. For example, the code set the text color to normal. Attribute 0, black text is as follows. So there's this is escape. This is an optional character attribute. This is the instruction. That's weird. That's weird. Let's copy this. Get there. This is such a bitch to type. I don't want to type that. And to paste Control Shift V. Now I get red text. Very cool. It's blue here because I'm in dark mode. That's better. It's also possible to set the text background color using the codes listed in table 13.3. Okay. More colors. Moving the cursor. Huh. Not too interested, I don't know. Maybe I'll return to this at some point. Saving the prompt. Adding it to our bash RC file. I'd rather not. I think I want my old one back. you do like source home slash, now my text is red as well, bash rc, like that. Yeah, and we're back in business. I did a cool customization I found online. I was thinking it's so annoying when you like write something and you push the, what do you call them, tab key, and it and it just prints out, and you still have to type. So I found you can customize it so first time it prints out, but next time you do tab it cycles. Pretty cool. And that was, let's try Vim. That was in here in bash rc. I put in some new lines. How do I go down now? Page, I can't remember the page down. I'm just pressing page down now. It's like big N or something. N. No. Did the search. You remembered my last search. Look, qui. Page down. Here we go. It's this part. If there are multiple matches for completion, tab should cycle through them. And there's used to bind single quote tab quote colon menu complete. And this you didn't really need. Escape character C colon menu complete backward. And this is that it shows the first time, I guess. And this is I'm not sure. I just copy pasted this from Stack Overflow, but it works good. It's nice. I like it, but I at the same time I think maybe it's dumb to customize when you're trying to learn, because then I'm gonna sit down at some other terminal or something, someone else, I'm gonna shell into, and I'm gonna be doing mistakes because it's not like my own. So I don't want to do too much customization. Part 3, common tasks and essential tools. It's just too good to stop here. I mean, package management. Don't mind if I do. If we spend any time in the Linux community, we hear many opinions as to which of the many Linux distribution is best. Often this discussion get really silly, focusing on such things as the prettiness of the desktop background. Some people won't use Ubuntu because it's the default color scheme. We did have a very ugly color scheme. Now it's okay, but like orange it did. The most important determinant of distribution quality is the packaging system and the vitality of the distribution support community. As we spend more time with Linux, we see that its software landscape is extremely dynamic. Things are constantly changing. Most of the top-tier Linux distributions release new versions every 6 months, and many individual program updates every day. To keep up with this blizzard of software, we need good tools for package management. Package management is a method of installing and maintaining software on the system. Today, most people can satisfy all of their software needs by installing packages from their Linux distributor. This contrasts with the early days of Linux, when one had to download and compile source code to install software. There isn't anything wrong with compiling source code. In fact, having access to source code is the great wonder of Linux. It gives us, and everybody else, the ability to examine and improve the system. It's just that having a precompiled package is faster and easier to deal with. In this chapter, we will look at some of the command line tools used for package management. While all the major distributions provide powerful and sophisticated graphical programs for maintaining the system, it's important to learn about the command line programs too. They can perform many tasks that are difficult or impossible to do with their graphical counterparts. Packaging systems. Different distributions use different packaging systems, and as a general rule, a package intended for one distribution is not compatible with another distribution. Most distributions fall into one of two camps of packaging technologies, the Debian.deb camp and the Red Hat.rpm camp. There are some important exceptions such as Gen2, Slackware, and Arch, but most others use one of these two basic systems as shown in Table 14.1. How a package system works. The method of software distribution found in the proprietary software industry usually entails buying a piece of installation media such as an install disk. This is an old book, I guess. Or visiting a vendor's website and downloading a product and then running an installation wizard to install a new application to the system. Linux does not work this way. Virtually all software for Linux systems will be found on the internet. Most of it will be provided by the distribution vendor in the form of package files, and the rest will be available in source code form that can be installed manually. We'll talk about how to install software by compiling source code in Chapter 23, Compiling Programs. Package files. The basic unit of software in a packaging system is the package file. A package file is a compressed collection of files that comprise the software package. A package may consist of numerous programs and data files that support the programs. In addition to the files to be installed, the package file also includes metadata about the package, such as a text description of the package and its contents. Additionally, many packages contain pre- and post-installation scripts that perform configuration tasks before and after the package installation. Package files are created by a person known as a package maintainer, often but not always an employee of the distribution vendor. The package maintainer gets software in source code form from the upstream provider. The author of the program compiles it and creates the package metadata and any necessary installation scripts. Often the package maintainer will apply modifications to the original source code to improve the program's integration with other parts of the Linux distribution. Repositories. While some software projects choose to perform their own packaging and distribution, most packages today are created by the distribution vendors and interested third parties. Packages are made available to the users of a distribution in central repository that may contain many thousands of pages, each specially built and maintained for the distribution. A distribution may maintain several different repositories for different stages of the software development lifecycle. For example, there will usually be a testing repository that contains packages that have just been built and are intended for use by brave souls who are looking for bugs before the packages are released for general distribution. A distribution will often have a development repository where work-in-progress packages destined for inclusion in the distribution's next major release are kept. A distribution may also have related third-party repositories. These are often needed to supply software that, for legal reasons such as patents or DRM anti-circumvention issues, cannot be included with the distribution. Perhaps the best-known case for that is of encrypted DVD support, which is not legal in the United States. Okay, I did not know about that. The third-party repositories operate in countries where software patents and anti-circumvention laws do not apply. These repositories are usually wholly independent of the distribution they support, and to use them one must know about them and manually include them in the configuration files for the package management systems. Hey. I don't know. Where were I? Dependencies. Programs are seldom standalone. Rather, they rely on the presence of other software components to get their work done. Common activities, such as input-output for example, are handled by routines shared by many programs. These routines are stored in what are called shared libraries, which provide essential services to more than one program. If a package requires a shared resource, such as a shared library, it's said to have a dependency. Modern package management systems all provide some method of dependency resolution to ensure that when a package is installed, all of its dependencies are installed too. High and low level package tools. Package management system usually consists of two types of tools. Low-level tools, which handle tasks such as installing and removing packages, and high-level tools that perform metadata searching and dependency resolution. In this chapter, we will look at the tools supplied with Debian-style systems, such as Ubuntu and many others. I'm using Debian right now, and those used by Red Hat products. While all Red Hat-style distributions rely on the same low-level program, RPM, they use different high-level tools. For our discussion, we will cover the high-level program Yum, used by Red Hat Enterprise Linux and CentOS. Other Red Hat-style distributions provide high-level tools with comparable features. Page down. Low-level tools, Debian package, and high-level tools, apt-get, aptitude, apt-get. I don't know. An aptitude, I don't know. dpkg, I've seen this. You can like open a .deb file with, but I also learned you can just use that and it'll open the file with this or something. You should default to this one. That's what I've heard. Many operations can be performed with the command line package management tools. We will look at the most common. Be aware that low-level tools is also support the creation of package files, an activity outside the scope of this book. In the discussion below, the term package name refers to the actual name of package rather than the package file, which is the name of the file that contains the package. Okay, yeah, right. Search command apt-get, update, apt-catch, search string. No, okay, you get update, and apt-cache, search string. I guess. Apt-get, update, permission, sudo apt update. Do you need to do apt-get? No, you can just do apt. Or does this do something else? Maybe. I'm not sure. Hit one. Seems to be the same. Apt-cache search. Apt-cache. Can I spell that? Search. Let's do text. Oh. Wow. Okay. Zoom out maybe. I should have used less or something. Zim. Graphic text editor based on wiki technologies. Zeal. Simple offline API documentation browser. Yodel. Your own document language. Pre-document language. Command like patch management. Exip. Python. Something. Screensaver. Yeah, okay, cool. So, like maybe I want to screen text. No. Isn't there? Didn't that I installed something before to see what I was writing? like largely up here. I thought it was named screen text. I thought I was gonna find it. Paint. Tux paint krita. Probably easy to just Google it, but if you know what you're looking for, maybe you can find the spelling. Sometimes, you know, it's like this, you know what it's called, but it's like dashes and it's hard to guess. It does though, if you guess, often it will say, we don't have that. Do you mean this? Pretty, which is nice. Yum, search Emacs. I'll search that too. Damn, that's a lot. Zip. That's a lot. A lot of stuff. Installing a package from a repository. High-level tools permit a package to be downloaded from a repository and installed with full dependency resolution. apt-get install. So you don't do that anymore. You do apt install, not apt-get. But I think apt-get works though. And I'm not sure if it matters. In Debian or Ubuntu, does it matter if I use apt get install or apt install? There are some differences. apt-get is traditional, stability and robust. apt is a newer command, introduced to provide more user-friendly and efficient way to handle packages. It combines the most common used feature from apt-get and other package managers, like apt-cache. apt is more streamlined and provides a progress bar during package installation, which apt-get does not. In terms of functionality for installing packages, both commands do the same thing. However, apt is often recommended for intensive use because of its improved user interface. apt is beneficial if you're looking at automation. Okay. Well, that could be something, I guess. Installing a package from a package file. Yeah, this is like the old way, which works, but you can use the apt. And for .deep files, you can use apt instead of the PKG, right? Why is it? Gick det bra? Bra. Some nuance. Yeah, the DPKG does, but does not manage dependencies. If you'll need to run sudo apt-get install f after installing the dev file to resolve them using apt. Yeah. Note the // before the path which is required. This method has the advantage of automatically resolving installing dependencies, which is, you know, knowing how to use DPK is still valuable. Okay. So you should if you download, like for example, I was using Obsidian to take notes, and they have app image, a deb. I downloaded this deb. I used apt install and then the file name apt install and the file name instead of the dpkg, and it works nice, because I've used this before and it's always like 4 or 5 steps, and I mean, that was a long time ago and I didn't know much about Linux. Now I understand a little bit more, so this probably isn't like impossible. But listing installed packages, table 49 lists the commands we can use to display a list of all packages installed on the system. That sounds insane. dpkg l, I'll put it to less. It was very wide. Zoom out. Okay, look at that. That is quite a lot. We're only on L. But like now, unless I can like search screen. Did I remove that before? Screen text. Not pattern not found. You probably can't see what it says now. It's so small. Slash something that we do have then. Well, maybe Obsidian. Yeah, look. Then here's OBS Studio. Obsidian 1.5.3. So no description. Let's quit zoom in again, and you can do dpkgs Obsidian. Yeah, look, status install okay, section default, maintainer gene list. I can see depends. Unlicensed. Show apt cache show vim. I was just reading some. Still getting late. I'm slower. It's almost 7:30. Let's see. Summing up. In the chapter that follow, we explore many different programs covering a wide range of application areas. While most of these programs were commonly installed by default, we may need to install additional packages if the necessary programs are not already installed on our system. With our newfound knowledge and appreciation of package management, we should have no problem installing and maintaining the programs we need. The Linux software installation myth. People migrating from other platforms sometimes fall victim to the myth that software is somewhat difficult to install on the Linux, and that the variety of packaging schemes used by different distributions is a hindrance. But it is a hindrance, but only to proprietary software vendors that want to distribute binary-only versions of their secret software. This is like yes and no with the Linux people. I mean, yes, people are making life difficult for Linux users, but that does still make life difficult for Linux users, even though it's someone else's fault. I mean, if my grandma's gonna use a computer, I don't care if it's Microsoft's fault that Linux sucks, or that it's like inherent with open source development or something. In the end, I just need my grandma to be able to get onto Facebook. Right, or at least that is you can pretend that it's easier to get onto Facebook because it's Microsoft's fault or something. If Microsoft does something to fuck up Linux, that isn't mitigating the problem. And it is hard to install stuff on Linux if you haven't done it before. And even if you have done it before, I mean, it is more difficult. It's once you know it, the problem solving is easier when there is a problem, but it is kind of difficult still. It's not as because Linux is all distributions are different. I don't know, maybe not. It's pretty easy. The device is too new and the device is too exotic. Yeah, then it's hard. Or our vendor is hiding something, which they do. Yeah, spend some time getting to know. Read more here. And then we're going to storage media. Very exciting. I'm gonna end it here. Good night and thank you. Smash the like. Good night.